The storm on the sea. The night was dark and the wind howled. A small fishing boat was far from the shore, tossed by angry waves. The disciples worked hard, their arms aching as they fought against the powerful storm. The waves grew bigger and bigger, crashing over the sides of the boat. Rain poured down, and the disciples were filled with fear. They had never seen a storm so fierce. They were sure they would sink. Then, through the darkness and the rain, they saw something impossible. A figure was walking on the water, coming toward them. They cried out in terror, thinking it was a ghost. But a calm voice called out across the storm, "Take courage, it is I, don't be afraid." It was Jesus. A soft light shone around him, making the churning water seem still beneath his feet. Peter, filled with a sudden brave hope, called out, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." His heart pounded with a mix of fear and faith. "Come," Jesus said. Without a second thought, Peter stepped out of the boat. He placed one foot on the water, and it held him up. He took another step, and another, walking on the sea toward Jesus. For a moment, he was walking on water, but then he looked away from Jesus and saw the terrifying wind and the giant waves. The sound of the storm filled his ears. His faith wavered, and he began to sink. The cold water rose up to his chest. "Lord, save me," he cried out, his voice full of panic. Immediately, Jesus reached out and grabbed his hand. He pulled Peter up from the water. "You of little faith," Jesus said gently, "why did you doubt?" Together, they walked back to the boat. As soon as they climbed in, the wind died down, and the sea became completely calm. The disciples, filled with awe, knelt before Jesus and said, "Truly you are the Son of God."